You can, if you think you can. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what do we got going on tonight with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Bitcoin's inching just a little bit closer to 10,000, coming in on the other side of 9,700. People were talking all kinds of crazy stuff about how the halving was going to cause, a death spiral. Well, we look like difficulties adjusted a little bit today. The price didn't jump up all crazy but hey, you never know. It seems like as we move along here in 2020, the Federal Reserve is blatantly out there on 60 Minutes talking about how they're just capable of printing money. No big deal. And as we're sitting here watching and thinking this, maybe some people are going to want to start investing in a decentralized currency because the future is digital. The future is definitely changing. And who's here preaching the good word, trying to get Bitcoin in everybody's hand and changing lives as we do? Sammy?
Good evening, everyone. Yep.
So what do you got going on over there, Samantha?
Not much.
So how's your day been?
Not bad.
Not bad?
No.
Did you utilize Bitcoin in any way to make your day better?
Not really. I watched, news. That was about it. But there was no actual making my day. Yes. No.
It seems like I've been out here a lot, right, Samantha? We've come out here quite a bit over the last 3 years of doing the show, being in Bitcoin for 4 years, and it's always the same. What do you come out here and talk about? How do you sit here and keep talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and decentralization and digital futures and all this same stuff that are just, words on index cards you can just flip through, right? Why do we do it? What is the point? Well, because we want to change the world, right? Yes, you could win the lottery. Yes, you could get rich. Yes, the price of Bitcoin could go up real quick and you could sell and then it'd come back crashing down. And, hey, who cares? It sucks to be the person that bought at the top, but you sold. And that makes it good for you, right? But I don't know. Maybe just we're getting older, Sam, or something, but it's this bigger picture.
No, we don't.
That there's a tomorrow, that there's a next. That it doesn't just come to an end. We're not just trying to live in this moment. It's not just self-indulgence.
The foresight. Yeah, I don't know. We don't really use Bitcoin on a daily basis anymore because that is looking back how we were all like, man, we were so stupid. Did we really buy groceries? Really? Those are the things that, I don't know, that eat at you. It is when you're hodling, it's a lot easier to be like, well, it went up, it went down, it went real up, came kind of down.
It's just
then it's $1 million.
We go through the news, right? And everyone talks about, it's always the same kind of topics. What are the other countries doing? What are the miners doing? What are the new possible improvement protocols, right? Is Bitcoin interacting with the traditional markets in some way, right? Whales, we got whales on the list today. Somebody getting mad and trying to sue another corporation, right, in cryptocurrency.
That one's always funny too.
Yeah. But really, it is, the random card. That's the important one. Like today, we have on the list here about 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
And, they have the chairman on there. And, it's in all the other YouTube videos as well.
All the little snippets. Yes.
Right. And he's talking and he's saying that they just print money. Right. And they do it by buying bonds. And they do it digitally. Remember, that's just the best. We do it digitally, and we print money as well. Is it going to wake anyone up? Because I hate this ideal that it seems like no one's really going to get it until it's too late, and the smart people are here, and it's like we're such a small percentage. Yes, even if we all go out and we all get a buddy, then what are we looking at? 5%, 4%? And it's like, really, the smart, can't we get 40? Is it a lot to say we want 40% of the population to be smart enough to know that we need to move away from this fiat currency?
Global. population.
Sometimes I think it's just, the self-perpetuating motion that a majority of the people, they kind of just stop with the ideal of wanting to get rich, right? And it is great to want to get rich. We all want to get rich. We all want things, but it's the bigger picture. Things aren't going to make it happy when the end of the day, it's all that kind of stuff. Does it matter if you had the yacht or the Lambo? You get from point A to point B, right? That's the point in the motorized vehicle. Doesn't matter if you flew on the jet, coach or first, or you had a private jet. I mean, you still are going to see what? You want to go see the natural sights. You want to go see people. All right. Do we got anybody in the chat? Have I rambled on here long enough? Have I tried to bring it out of this ideal of invest $5 and get 100 and eat?
All right. So we have Josh.
Josh, buddy, I'm glad that you can make it. I got some bad news. I pulled the donational address down. They canceled with Con. They, everything, the pandemic. I was hoping they weren't going to, because here in Florida, it looks like we're opening up the keys on the 1st. You can't tell that there's anything going on with social distancing at all when you go out.
I mean, there's a couple counties where they have the wear the mask thing, but even that, I don't know.
We went and had some Philly cheesesteaks today, and I just popped in to use the restroom while Samantha ordered, and that place was shoulder to shoulder.
Oh yeah, it was good. 25 minutes of non-social distancing. It was awesome. Awesome. All right, so Josh says, will central banks buy Bitcoin?
I'm sure that there will be a point when Bitcoin is used as a world reserve currency or seen as a really good means of transmitting value, right? Without having these third parties, which basically will fall apart, right? It's all based on trust, and trust only works as long as we're all getting along, which is something we've had the luxury of peace, right? All of our countries, we all share the SWIFT system. Right. Yeah. This is nothing I've written down. It's all off the top of my head. But we have the SWIFT system and we all agree to it. And that's why we can exclude certain countries that don't participate.
It's all the ones that say, yep, okay, fine. Yep,
but if we start to look at situations of the dollar bill collapsing and a lot of Federal Reserves are holding US dollar bills, well, then you could start seeing a split of countries that, want to just do whatever it takes to bail out the US dollars, and countries that don't want to bail out the US dollar. Right.
There's countries that don't like us.
Oh, but then why. This unanimous system, the SWIFT system, it starts to split apart. Now you have countries that need to find a decentralized way to be able to transfer value back and forth.
All right. The laptop is way too low for further knowledge. All right.
I didn't want to, I don't know.
Zaza's here. He says that, yes, he got the notification on time. Thanks. See, look, YouTube is in our favor today.
I know. I brought the phone out. I heard it go off. I'm glad that YouTube is pushing the notifications, giving it the thumbs up, sharing the video out on your own social media. It helps YouTube's algorithm know that we're all right. We got some good content. We're not out here talking about lizard people and flat earth and how, I don't even know.
All you got was lizard people and flat earth.
Well, what's the stuff that they put in the fluoride in the water is used to control your mind?
See, I don't even know. I'm going the other way.
Yes, I know you're always Illuminati. Sasquatch.
And unicorn and leprechaun and Loch Ness.
You're talking about that because that place we were at the other day.
Oh, that was some weird, horrible, redneck, Laurafold somethingness.
We went out towards a KOA past Fort McCoy in Florida, and all of a sudden there was a natural place to spot and watch for Sasquatch or Bigfoot, and they had all these
Florida swamp thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we had to stop and take some photographs.
That was so horrific in so many ways. There was giant monkey statues. It was awesome. Sorry, gorilla statues. Bitcoin Jake is here.
Bitcoin Jake, buddy. Awesome. I'm glad that you're here, my friend.
Crypto Logician says, Andreas A. just talked about having a calmness in the volatility ever since making it through Mount Gox. I feel the same. calm, but almost unattached to the BTC price. Just keep buying. Super long term. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, yes, that is, in my mind, it is undeniable. There is no, it is a certain. So
Mhm.
you just keep accumulating it. Like the actual day to the times, and I mean, that price doesn't bother me as much as it did in the beginning when we were all like, oh my god, it just went up $500, it just went down
I don't know.
1,000.
I don't like to preach about buying or not buying or accumulating. How much are you investing in a decentralized future? Have you gotten an education in it? Do you think that it's going to change the world? Do you think that it's your ticket to financial freedom that you haven't felt before? And do you think it's going to happen on a time scale that you believe in is worth your while? Right? If some people right now are believing that they could buy one Bitcoin and that it's going to go up to $200,000 in the next 3 to 4 years by the next halving. If that's true or not, I can't say. I know for sure that we need to move to a decentralized currency if we're going to have a better future and not continue to be oppressed by the fiat cash and the corporations, shaking hands with the government to manipulate the 99%, which is us, the taxpayers, the time punchers, the average worker. So this ideal of the price, yes, it's great to talk about it. Yes, it's great that it brings people in, but ultimately discussing the price is the self-perpetuating ideal of what the problem is, because we need to not talk about the price. We need to talk about how we get other people to get involved, and then it won't be a matter of price. It'll be how we value things in Satoshis, and it'll be not volatile, and merchants will start accepting it because so many people will want it already.
Zaza agrees with Logician. Just says sad news about Lacan.
Yes.
It is. Yeah, we were not very happy. It was yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, last night.
Like we were going to come out and do our show, and then we seen that, and I wasn't sure, and then it was kind of late, so I just pushed it all off to this evening.
And then there was also the whole day yesterday. It was like 50% chance of rain, which is pretty high for the whole day, and yet it did not rain at all. So that was awesome too.
Well, yeah, 50-50.
50-50. Vention's here. He says
Vention, buddy, my man.
He envies you that the restaurants are still closed in Washington State.
I know. I seen my grandfather up in New York posting that they just extended till June 13th the stay-at-home orders.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I mean, here in Florida, we have a full stage one or whatever.
We're all dumbasses here, so that's how that's happening. I mean, whoo, yeah.
I mean, the restaurants they're all seating people now, right? It's supposed to be 50% capacity.
There were people in. It was a teeny tiny, like Philly cheesesteak, like restaurant-ness thing, and there were people sitting along with the to-go line of people.
We stopped by Rural King today to grab a battery for the bus.
Yes,
because Rural King has the best price on batteries.
They do,
and
not battery advice.
They were like, they were slammed in there too.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, there was I think all of the cashiers, or at least most of them, and yet we were. It was a good 5 people deep on. Once you get that 6-foot thing going, okay, you get more than 3 people, and you're down an aisle and around a corner.
No, I think it's going to be in a situation of everyone's going to forget about this and want it to be over, unless you're some sort of a corporation that has to deal with being politically correct. And then if you're being politically correct, then you're going to have all my employees wear masks. I practice safe distancing in my stores, blah, 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 blah. But the average everyday person is probably just going to go back about life as normal. That's how it seems to me and you, Samantha. Yeah. And
it is. Yeah.
And we're traveling hundreds of miles a day detailing. So
yeah, it's getting much more. Every day, it seems, as we travel more, it seems like there's less and less. People are not, nobody's following arrows and aisles ever, apparently. I am the only one.
Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about in the cryptocurrency market and what's going on? I know it's been a couple days since I've been out here. I do have some talking points to be able to keep the show going. But of course, you guys are the most important of all of this. That's why Samantha's here. So please let us know what you're thinking and what you want to talk about.
Zaza says, no. Oh, well. I will still send the swag. Oh, I will send an email. You'll love it. I know. They're
Now it's
all
the
so
mask.
angry.
Now I'm looking for the Bitcoin mask because it's like I came close twice now to buying one, and every time I go to buy one, she's like, "No, Zaza's sending you that Bitcoin one, and once you get the Bitcoin one, you're not going to wear that. So why are you going to go waste money on that?"
I mean, I don't care, and I will wear anything always, regardless of. But
because I have one and it's loose.
It was very sad when we actually looked and saw that it was actually not going to happen at all.
Yeah,
so we're trying to.
I got an email and everything.
I don't know. We're trying to something, but yes, because
Electric Daisy Carnival here in Orlando is a possible go still, because now I know that like Florida is open, like we are opening back up.
Sadly.
And definitely we're looking at it would be November is when the Electric Daisy Carnival is. So tickets have been on sale and they continue to still be on sale. I don't know. I don't want to go buy one and have them cancel it. So this is where I'm leaning, but I mean, this is all new directions.
We have no idea what's.
I'm going to do something, right? We're always going to do something. I mean, we keep swimming, we keep in motion, we keep moving forward.
Somebody to talk to.
And we're going to find someone, and we're going to shake them and tell them they need to get freaking Bitcoin because this dollar is crap, and they're going to get burned using it.
Oh, Zaza says, "I'm sorry, I'm so slow." No.
Oh no, not like
at
that.
all.
Just
because we go through like 5 counties, like we have things hanging because there is like 2 out of the 5 counties that are mandatory.
Have to wear them every time you go into a store. So every time you go to a gas station or a Dollar General or an auto parts store, you have to wear the mask. And then the rest of the stores, you don't have to. So every day we just wear one around our neck in case when you go to walk into the store, you have to put it up.
All right. James Benhart says, "What's up? News just heard that Binance name approved in China. Will China start letting exchanges be legal?"
I didn't hear about that one. I just heard about, what was it, the BMA, the people that was suing Ripple, and FTX are now suing BitMEX, right? So, well, they got themselves a nice group of lawyers, and they're just going to start going down the list, trying to pick people off and force some regulation into the space. Either that or they're going to get themselves a nice payday.
All right. Vengeance says, "I put the Timecast live stream on pause for our show." Aw, thank you, Vengeance.
Thanks, buddy.
Crypto Logician says, "I'll be able to use BTC as a blockchain's Nevada. Groundbreaking starts in 1.5 years. Ooh, nice. I don't know. I'm still rooting for Akon City, okay? Everybody can shut up, but I don't know, man. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, it's that there is no such thing as a right answer. You know, it's just that where I stand, I want to go with the first blockchain, right? I want to go with the one that's the most decentralized. I want to go with the one that has the best fighting chance out there. I'm not saying that other altcoins and this and that won't work out in the future or won't bring value or, do good things for people's lives. I'm just saying that if I'm going to stand here and I'm going to waste my time getting out here for free as often as I possibly can and going around and shaking hands with my integrity and tell people that, hey, maybe you want to get a ticket for the revolution, I want to talk about Bitcoin.
That's definitely yes. If you're throwing yourself under the bus, throw yourself under the Bitcoin bus.
Yeah, I mean, we've been here for a while. We dabbled with the altcoins. We never bought an ICO. We've gone through the growing pains just like everybody else has. And it's been an awesome journey that I wouldn't take back in any way. It's done great things for us financially. We've learned a lot about ourselves and how we should manage money, and personally how to run businesses and stuff because of the money management skills we've gained through cryptocurrency. But it is the ideals that we want to change the future. We want to make things better. That's why we're not invested more than we're willing to lose. We're not overly invested, right? We're just invested enough where we feel comfortable, and the price isn't like making us pull our hair out and stuff like that. If that's what's happening, as soon as I hear this from people, it's like you shouldn't have that much Bitcoin. It's more about these ideas of, can you store it properly? Do you have your private keys? If for some reason a fork does come along, are you capable of collecting it so that you can add to your stockpile? Because that event keeps happening over and over again.
Paul Rouleau is here. He says,
Paul
good
Rouleau,
evening.
my man, I am glad that you are here. How is it going up there in New York? Still locked down, my friend?
I don't know. Komomo is, yeah. Josh says that the UK bastard got Zaza's masks. Nice. And Vention says, what are your plans for the bus now? Oh, the bus is the cat in the box at all points, Vention. For real, we have everything and nothing. It runs very well. It runs very well for its age and size. So beyond that, so many things.
I don't know. At this moment, we have been, we've been doing auto detailing for a while now, and we're starting to expand into RV detailing. So I'm probably going to utilize that towards RV detailing, and also then be able to make all the stuff come out of it so that we can then take it on a vacation.
How it was going to be Wakandness. Yeah, I mean, just so that we can sleep in it. I mean, we don't have grand gestures of showers or anything crazy yet. But, just...
Florida Keys, right? Florida Keys and a catamaran. Ooh, that sounds like fun.
So this is he says, have these things say Wakan on them. I know. I'm sorry.
Well, they did say that they were already preemptively starting to plan Wakan for 2021. So, I mean,
we know we were looking because the tickets went on pre-sale, like on the beginning sale, like around this time. And so that's when it was all like, oh man, they should be making a decision like soon. Yeah, and that's sadly the way they went.
I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna find something to go do. I understand that they all say Wakan. It doesn't offend us because we love Wakan, the label itself.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying. So, I'll wear it no matter what. It don't matter.
We listen to that stuff all the time. But they are gonna do one in 2021. We probably will be shooting that way towards then. And I mean, as far as the bus, I just want to get going on the body work on it, get it better. I was looking at some rims today.
Oh my god. I'm still at cleaning the inside of the bus. I mean, it is what it is. No one's loved it in a minute.
I don't know. I was pricing out some LED headlights.
You're ridiculous.
Well, come on.
You're just ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
The wench is going to be nice, though, because where we live.
That's more ridiculous. For the love of God. Oh. All right.
It's a big diesel truck. It just has a bus on top.
All right. Paul Rouleau says that New York is still on lockdown for the most part. Zaza said, anyone see the Garbage Pail Kids NFT by Tops? Looks pretty cool. No, but okay. Benjamin gave us a $5 super chat.
Benjamin, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. We are still going to do something with it.
He says, so you're going to use the bus as a utility vehicle? How RV-like are you going to make it? Are you going to install a shower, heater, and such?
No shower.
Well, first off, and no real heater needed in Florida. Like, for real, Vengeance. A couple blankets
more like
and
air
some
conditioning,
walls.
but it has air conditioning in it already. No shower, but probably a heater, because I have talked about expanding and doing hot water for detailing, because I also do large farm equipment and tractor trailers, and they're covered in grease. But we
also do weird stuff like the shampooings and stuff, where it would be easier if you hit it with some boiling water. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It is super cat in the box right now. There's a lot and nothing.
I figure I got to put it to work and have it make me some money.
I mean,
everything needs to make me some money.
Make you money first, then we can work out
we can work out what you're gonna do with it.
There's a lot of extra seats. I know that, like a good 8 extra 3-person bench seats we don't need, but hey.
Well, I don't know. We're going to get going on the body work on it. I'm definitely going to put some Bitcoin on it. And we're going to be heading, if we do go to the Electric Daisy Carnival, that one is now camping as well. So we would be taking the bus and going to that
You're
as well.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I don't know if we would be
yes.
camping there, though, because it is such downtown Orlando style. We might go to the nearest
Is
campground.
it still like Tinkerfield or not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever that one is. Yeah.
Tinkerfield.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. We're all over the place tonight.
Well, that's what happens, apparently. Awesome. All right.
That's it?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, you guys. I really appreciate you guys coming here and hanging out with us for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. We're going to start winding this one down, but if there is anything you guys want to talk about, please go ahead, put it in the chat. You guys know the most important part of why and how we get out here. Right, Samantha? Without everybody, there would be no point to all of this. You guys are our best friends. I mean, this is what? Besides work, this is the only thing we get to look forward to.
All right. So, Crypto Position asks, is the bus BTC orange? No, it is white.
Yes, it is white.
But we're thinking we're going to accent pops of color. I don't know if that even sounded girly enough, but yes, that there will be some accents of Bitcoin all over this bad boy, hopefully in the end.
Thinking possibly this is just the rough idea of painting the whole thing white gold. Is that what that color was called?
Yeah.
White gold is what the color was called.
Pearl gold.
And then accenting the side with a vinyl that looks like wood, and then possibly putting like Bitcoin around the corners in the back.
You gotta love a woody bus. I mean, come on now. Okay. Vengeance says that there are some awesome diesel heaters. This one does not. This one does hot water, and he has some links. Yay! What?
All right.
Okay. And he says if you're going to clean dirty engines, though, you'll need a heated pressure washer. The diesel heater wouldn't cut it for that. Ooh, right. So your pressure washer also keeps your shit hot, like how our shampooer keeps the shit hot. Got you. Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that going to do it for this episode, Samantha?
It is. It is.
All right, you guys. I'm glad you guys are out here still fighting the good fight. I'm glad that I get to see your guys' names popping up in our chat so often and frequently. It lets me know that, hey, maybe me getting out here isn't just a waste of time. I want to encourage all of you guys to get out there and start doing something on your own, even if it is just tweeting about it. It's wonderful that Twitter has added the hashtag Bitcoin and it gives a little emblem. I mean, little stuff like that is what's going to make this whole snowball effect happen all that much faster, right? Awareness and adoption. If you want to get rich, that's how it's going to happen. I don't want to see the dollar fail. Neither do you guys. Go home, take care of each other, keep one eye on that Bitcoin price. All right. But remember to keep it safe the most. Later, guys.
Bye, guys.